Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today we're gonna talk about the RSVP Paris Munchkin bag. This is going to be a first impressions of this beautiful bag from RSVP called the Munchkin. And for the complete transparency, this bag, I can't really believe that I'm actually saying this, but this bag was so kindly gifted to me by this brand, but they did not ask or require for any type of review, first impressions type of video. So I feel like this is just something I want to put out there because this was a new brand for me. So I kind of wanted to also test it out myself, how I feel about it, because I have used this spoiler kind of like daily since I got this. So I felt like, why not also introduce a bag, because it is now part of my bag collection and doing handbag reviews is something that I do. So I feel like you should definitely know that I did not buy this in particular with my own money, but this whole first impressions review side is completely my thoughts, and it's nothing to do that the brand would have asked me to say something. And if you watched the unboxing video of this bag, you already know, but I think a funny detail of this bag is that when I was doing my video regarding designer brands no one actually talks about, I've made like 3 videos of those where we talk about different brands that at least I don't see that much talked about. I did mention this brand in the first video of those, so I was actually fairly familiar with the brand, and I got so humble when the brand reached out to me and asked if I would want to receive one, and so here we are. And now we've gotten that out of the way, let's discuss about the bag itself. So this is the Munchkin bag. I have it in smooth calfskin, obviously in black with gold hardware. They have a lot of different colors, and I feel like also different textures in the leather. I wanted a smooth one, and oh boy, this is smooth. When I unboxed this or received it for the first time and I touched this, I'm like, okay, this feels so nice. Let's see how easily it's going to show wear, because this feels amazing, like smooth it is. And maybe that is the first impression of it. As mentioned, I have used this daily, almost daily, since I received it. And there are really not any signs of wear, at least, well, maybe dust, but not anything I would have noticed. So even though it feels very smooth, I wouldn't say it's that delicate. Of course, I haven't really taken my rings and scratched all over it, but I have used this in public transportation where it might get bumped to things. I've used this when I've been going by bike to work or coming back from there. So at that stage, it's just like whatever happens, happens. I've used this close to our dog. Well, he hasn't really touched this, and just like regular life. I feel like I haven't babied it. It just hasn't been on like some desk or drawer or something. I have used this, and the leather itself shows no wear at this point. So that is at least a first impression, a first impression of the smooth leather. At least for me it works, and I don't baby stuff. If we look at the appearance, I mean, how adorable is the bag? It is quite tiny, and when I opened it I was like, okay, it looks a lot tinier than I maybe imagined it to be. Of course there were measurements, but still, you know how it goes. So I was first thinking that what will this look like on this type of torso that is big and not petite. Well, I think we all are judges of that and if we feel like something looks good or not, but I'm not really bothered of how it lays on me. Maybe it is that the handle kind of gives it a bit more like size, optical illusion of the size. I don't know, but when it is like next to me crossbody, that's how I feel at least. And then I was thinking, what will this fit? Luckily, it is quite deep in my opinion, and I have all the items that I tend to carry here when I use it, so then we can see what it actually fits into it. But appearance wise, it is quite, I don't know, classic looking with small details. This is supposed to remind us of a face, so 2 eyes, I guess. Do you see it? I kind of see maybe like a robot face thing going on. It has a top handle, which is not removable, so it is here, and it is it's not like super sturdy, but it does stay upright, so you can't really bend it over. On the bottom, there are no feet. For a smooth leather bag, would it be good or not? I don't know, but it says RSVP on the bottom. Other than that, it doesn't really have a lot of branding. It has the company name on these buttons, as well as then on these small details, as well as then the clasp. Sorry about the nails, by the way. It has a magnetic opening, so these golden buttons are actually part of a magnet, and this is what it looks like. It is quite clean, I feel like, when you open it. And then from the inside, everything is black, but it is leather lined also from here. No fabric or canvas or anything. And there is one slip pocket on the back and no compartments or anything, which, I mean, in this size of a bag, it really would be a shame if there would be a compartment in here. But that's kind of how it looks like. There is a strap, which you can, okay, let's see. You can remove, or can I? Do I know? Okay, it's a bit stiff, but yeah, you can remove it and then just like clasp it in. And this is adjustable. There are quite many holes, I feel like, where you can adjust the length of it. And I am 180 centimeters tall, 5'11", I think, and I don't have to wear this on the longest setting, which is great. Usually I'm kind of gotten used to the fact that I need to do that. So there is definitely room for adjusting in this. One cool thing about the brand is that they make their bags in 500 unit shipments. So they produce only 500 of each. And that's also so that they are very mindful of the stuff that they put out there, and they want to make sure that things are actually purchased, and so that they are not lying anywhere. And then all the bags have numbers of which number out of that 500 the bag is, and this is 160. Quite cool detail, I feel like. I think next we could see what this fits, because that was like the first thing I put in here was my phone. I am filming with my iPhone 14, 15, is 15 out? Well, at this point, the newest iPhone, but no Pros, no Maxes, no like the regular iPhone 15, I feel like. But this is an iPhone 11. I feel like size-wise, this is quite the same as what I own. This doesn't have a cover or case, but my current phone has, and it fits the same, so that's not an issue. But let's see, how can I show this? Well, I'll just put it in. Sorry about that hassling, and then show you. So it definitely would fit a bigger phone as well. And even though the sides turn inwards a bit, as you can maybe see, having this phone either on the front or back makes it fit without any bulkiness. All right, here I have my wallet, a Chanel card holder, like this type of thing. Of course, you could have a smaller one, so I'll put it in like that. Then here is my key pouch. It's a bit wonky because I have have a few keys that are not really adjusted, but I can put that also in there. Then AirPods. I have the older style, so don't be alarmed with that. Unfortunately, I don't know what it would mean with the newer style. And then I have a MAC lipstick. I put it there, so nothing needs to be like on top. Everything has their own place. And then we close this with the magnet, and everything fits. Nothing is coming out of the sides, nothing is distort, like nothing. That's actually what I carry in here every day, and I was a bit surprised of how much it does fit, because it looks really tiny, but I feel like it is because of the depth of the bag, and that's kind of what makes it happen. If you would be using a flat card holder or card case, of course it would fit more than because I have this as my wallet, and well, it takes up some space. So yeah, I mean, I am impressed. I feel like this fits really decent amount of stuff to be such a small bag. Then for actually when it comes to wearing this, so I don't really wear this from the top handle. It's, I don't know, I'm not really the person who carries something like this, and it is quite small to be carried that way. Maybe if your arms and wrists and like everything is more petite than what I have, it will work. This does not. But I use this mainly only as crossbody. Of course, it's easy to grab this from the handle, but I always use it crossbody. Super easy to use crossbody. Plus there is so much adjustment room that you can truly see where you want it to lay, which I think is just amazing with this bag. I have honestly enjoyed wearing this maybe a bit more than I thought, because the top handle for me makes it look a bit elegant, and my everyday style might be a bit more casual, but I've actually made it work, and I really love wearing this. And I have taken this to the office whenever I've gone there after receiving the bag, and it works perfectly. And because there is really no visible branding on this, I haven't been worried at all of what people would think about it, and because at work I kind of want to go a bit under the radar, at least now as I've started in a new job and I don't really know yet what people think about these things. So that's kind of what I have done, used this at the office, and then whatever, restaurants, errands, what have you, and I have truly enjoyed it. Of course, like being completely honest, it is a small bag, and if you would need at least a bit more stuff, it would become too small. And when I'm going to the office, I have a separate bag for my laptop and all these things, where I then have my sunglasses, my regular glasses, umbrellas, extra fabric bags, and so on. So if I would be only going with this to the, let's say, office, that wouldn't work at all. Usually if I go to the grocery store or something, I do bring a reusable fabric bag with me. This does not fit that, but I don't really know who would expect that to be the case either in this size of a bag, because this is tiny. So cute though. Those are my first impressions of the bag. I feel like it's quite positive, because I also was surprised of how much I've enjoyed wearing it. So I guess thank you for RSVP Paris once again for so kindly finding my channel and gifting me the bag. It's gorgeous, super cute, and I don't really have anything that looks like it that I could wear daily in my everyday life. Are you familiar with this bag? What do you think? Let's continue in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.